Hey guys, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and my name is Kay. Welcome to another reading. We're going to do the alphabet reading. I have already pulled the tile because it was like the last tile, and I pulled the birth year too. Remember that this is for a D name reading of the alphabet readings, whether you're born in 1999 or not. So if it resonates for your first, middle, last, or nickname as a D that you most are referred to or answer to, this is your reading then. Whether you're born in 99 or not, that's just an extra perk for whoever might be a D name and born in 1999. So listen guys, I tried to do this reading twice yesterday. It just was not meant to be. The first time was that my memory was full, so it stopped recording. So I got that fixed. And then when I got back on, I guess I didn't push the record button. And next thing you know, everything's shutting off, right? Like because it's not recording, it's not keeping the laptop open and active. So it shut off, which indicated to me that something was askew. And I just said, okay, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore today. I'm putting it away. So this is why all of these cards are out here, because I did want to finish this reading. These cards here are about just informing what we're going to probably to look at to be able to understand the rest of the cards that are clarifying, okay? Which is also these. So I went first one, second one, third one, and then I clarified with the tarot. This one's the first one, second and third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh and eighth. And then I went used my Island Time Wellness deck to pull 4. This one first, then so forth, so on. Then I'm going to use these little, whatever they call, witch tarot. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I'm sure you know. So I'm going to use this to clarify. But first of all, I want to tell you that the stork card here, the first one that was pulled, I'm probably going to lose them. They're all going to fall on the floor. This is about new beginnings, transformation. You're changing. There's some renewal going on inside you because of life circumstances, okay? Whether it's in just everyday life or relationship. Most often with me, it's relationships, okay? So you might be moving to a new location, or you might be getting pregnant. This is a phoenix, so there is a death and rebirth again. So we are renewing here. There's an awakening and a rising up from the ashes, and it says total transformation, which is a complete renewal, it says, okay? So these two cards are like hand in hand already, like hand in glove, right? I guess that's what you call it, hand in glove. Then we come along to the book card, which for me is like all about what you need to know about the Akashic records. So what's in your records, what's in your life, what has been your life path and plans. These are of course usually hidden to you until you maybe begin a meditation practice, so that you can open up to the book. You can open the book up really and start getting downloads and hits of insight and enlightenment, which I started this practice of meditation like 20 some years ago, and there's not a time that goes by now, especially now that I've spent so many years meditating. Every night I meditate before bed. I tried, after I got up in the morning, but it just felt so relaxed and so good, which is great. But then I don't want to do anything. I don't want to get off my butt and start getting ready to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So I needed the edge of, I guess, ego to say, get off your butt. It's time for you to get to work so you can be miserable for the next 8 hours. So, I'm just kidding, of course. But yeah, I didn't want to listen to the divine who puts me at peace and calming me and making me feel really good from the inside out, because then I'm a Sagittarian, and I lack motivation sometimes. But when you get me going, look out. Look out. I will, if it's about cleaning the house, it's going to be done from top to bottom in one day. So anyways, it's about the things that are hidden to you. It could be your philosophy as well that you start developing. or take a more serious look at. It's intellectual knowledge. It could be an education, but it's secrets. It's the unknown manuscript of your life. So then I pulled these cards out, the first line, and I seen that these here, you know, you have been defensive, okay? You've been defensive against change. You've been resisting change, okay? You've been resisting change. It's right underneath here. And you had been like transforming, because the change that you were resisting was this being, you know, sneaky, deceptive, cheating possibly, you know, on your partner or spouse, just lying and living the life where you always try to behave, you know, maybe you want what the Joneses got, and maybe you just don't know how to go about it, so you getting what they have. This is just an example, okay? D names. So it could be that you've dabbled in a little bit of underhanded stuff, okay? Underhanded stuff. Just not being upfront, honest, saying what you want, and knowing and being confident that you're going to get it if you say it, kind of thing, okay? And then the King of Cups. This could be in a relationship situation. You decided that and this could be in a reverse situation, but also upright. These cards are going to have a dual meaning to you, so you have to decide what works for you. But this King of Cups here, he met this one here, and you two were on the same, you know, you were seeing eye to eye when it comes to love. You start developing feelings for her, but she was somebody that you couldn't have because it was a third party. This third party, and you were a husband. Okay, this third party right here could be meaning not only that you put her in a third party situation, so therefore she'd be like a Queen of Wands. It could mean that you just communicated and saw her and engaged with her when you're on work travels, work business trips. That's what I'm trying to say. Business trips. Maybe you saw them at work all the time, so it was like a work-related affair, which was very stressful for you because you were with somebody else. You were committed to somebody else. Also, you distressed her and made her feeling like she's crying at night, you know, in pain because you dumped her. Yeah, because that's what this is all about. You come in, you grab what you need to take, even though, and you need to tell some lies or white lies about things, right? Like, I'm not married, but you are married. And you manifested something. Not only the third party situation through engaging with her, you've manifested a feeling like both of you are actually developing feelings for each other. But you're separate. You're not talking. You're not communicating. You're a husband after all. Okay? But this is messages for her. Really. I like you. You still have, you know, like I said, you develop feelings for her even though you're not with her. But your heart is saying, I like you. It says someone likes you. Romance is blooming in their hearts. They want to have a date with you. You know, those kind of fantasy thoughts, right? Messages that you'd like to give. But it's more of a serious, it's not like a frivolous kind of, this kind of, you know, we're having fun. If it was like maybe the Knight of Wands, player energy, no. This is you two really have developed some serious feelings for each other, although you may not be able to at this point in time act upon them, but it doesn't mean it's not serious. This is the type of person, he could see you in a long-term partnership with him, commitment, you know, a union, that you would complete him. He sees you that way, and so he might ask you, you know, to marry him if he ever were to become single. So he's been looking at old photographs of you. He's been missing you dearly. He's been having a lot of nostalgic memories, but he wants to make new memories with you. And the mirror is that you two, I mean, really you are mirroring each other. You both have the feelings and the love and the thoughts for each other, you're mirroring each other. So whatever's going on in your heart and your mind and your life is a mirror to what's going on in her. So if you're wondering what's going on with her, then you can pretty much gauge what's going on with her by looking at your own thoughts and feelings. Okay? If you're feeling that way about her, then you know she's feeling that way about you, is what I'm trying to say. And it could be painful. It could be, you know, wounding for you to know the circumstances are, even though you have developed this great love for each other, neither one of you can act upon it. Or can you? So let's start clarifying. This one wants to come out. That's the Ace of Swords. We're clarifying the Seven of Wands, Archangel Michael. Oh, by the way, I should say, Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, will you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly? So, of course, I've already had practice with this because I had it out yesterday, right? So I'm asking Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit to let us know what message they have for us today in this alphabet reading for D names. Whether you're born in 1999 or not, it's still a D name reading. Okay. And today's date is December 5th. Yeah, Tuesday, 2023. But I started it on December 4th, but we'll go with December 5th. What the heck, right? Okay. So, what we got? That one jumped out. So guess what? It's about wanting to come forward in honesty and truth. This is also the card about of, you know, cutting away the past. You're wanting to be triumph, hold up your sword of integrity and cut away your past because it's just been hell on wheels for you, and you want to stop being this in this energy so that you can be the truest form of the King of Cups, if not more, actually evolve into the Emperor energy of being spiritually enlightened. This is just where you're a husband here. Okay, but it doesn't mean you can't go there. What else we got for the Seven of Wands? We have the Page of Pentacles, because you're going to move truthfully, cutting away the past, hoping for a blank slate with this one here, and bringing forward an offer, whether it's an offer of something like a small gift, or it's just simply an offer of, I would like to have you back in my life. I miss you. I look at our photographs together, or I look at your photographs on your Facebook page or whatever. I miss you so much, you know, and I want to, I'm willing to just be your friend if that's what it takes to have you back in my life. Okay, so the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. I have been paying some serious karmic debt because of my resistance to change. I've been learning a lot more about who I really am, and I'm evolving. I'm allowing my heart to come up. I'm allowing to actually place a priority on the fact that I do have a heart. I have a soul in me that wants to have its say in my life, but I've been, you know, keeping it under wrap. I have been hiding, like, you know, with the fears in my subconscious mind. They've been like layers of muck over top of my shining heart, my shining soul, right? Who wants to just emanate out through every single living cell of my body and out into my environment and out into my world as a result. I want to be bigger, 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 you know? We are. I mean, we're humongous as that energetic bodies that we have, with the soul and then the mind and the emotions and then the thin layer of which is really kind of like I don't know, it's the personality light kind of thing. It's the envelope that's only so far away from the body. You want to be able to illuminate that personality, make it bigger, right? As you make it bigger, your heart energy gets bigger too. So it's kind of like ripples on a pond, right? Where this is the pebble that goes into the pond, and then you have all these these ripples that come out. Let's just pretend I'm going all the way around here. They're going out and they're going out and they're going out, right? You want to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. You want to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. So I should have used this one first, but I think you know what I'm saying. I hope. So, D names. You want to be bigger. You got the Eight of Pentacles here. You want to make an effort. I'm not going to hide it because I won't remember what card that is. You want to make an effort to change your resistance into agreeableness, into being receptive and open to change instead of resisting it. Because it's coming. Honey, it's coming, D names. That's what the divine is saying right here. It is upon you. And the more you resist it, just the more confused and emotionally painful it is for you. Because your resistance is emotional pain. Okay? So, what is it about the Seven of Swords for us, Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit? What can you tell us about them? Because this is great transformation. If you go from this to like this, okay, from this, that's a complete renewal. Look at that guy. He's sneaky. He's sneaky looking. Look at this guy. He's like, I really love. I love, 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 love. I have my toe in the ocean, in the water, the deepest body of water of love, and I have this great big cup I want to give somebody. And this is here. You're taking here. You want to give here. That is a death of this and a rebirth of this, because it's who you really are. You're just coming back to knowing who you really are. It's awakening. It's rising up from the ashes. And, it's a total transformation and a complete renewal. You're going back home. You're going back to yourself, the one that's within you, which is God. But, we call it soul. We call it heart. We call it spirit, Holy Spirit. Okay, what we got here? Upside down. Ace of Pentacles, upside down. Reverse, OMD. Yeah, I'll read reversals in these cards if I don't pull them like this. And they fall out like that. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. And where am I going to put it? Okay. Ace of Pentacles, that's you being resistant right there. That's you. Ace of Pentacles is getting something. In the reverse, it's you taking something. Being more of a taker than a giver. Just put it that way. Yeah, okay. And then we have the Strength card. Yeah, so you got the Three of Pentacles, Strength card, and then on the back is the World. So you had great karma to pay off. You realize that. And now, because you're paying off your karma, your karmic debt, you're seeing that there is a path for you that might be your destiny, and you're seeing this one is that destiny. Really, to the divinity that you are is your destiny. To that spiritual enlightenment, that's your destiny. That's our destiny. But if love, it starts murmuring in your heart of memories of a past love, or you meet somebody that you just like flip out over, head over the heels, fully in love with you just want to throw yourself on, you want to give them everything, because you just love them so. You just love the idea of love, right? So much. That's tapping into your heart, being generous, and if you're compassionate, kind, caring, and giving, just compassion, and even forgiving. Because who are you forgiving really when you forgive? When you don't have to verbally express your forgiveness for somebody or tell them in any other way. It's just you need to know it in your own heart. I forgive that person. I'm good with that now. Even though it stinks, I'm still good with it because I'm worth being happy and being in love. I'm worthwhile. And if I don't forgive, then I'm telling myself that I'm not worthy of being happy and in love. Okay, so the King of Cups, what do we know there? So this chapter is ended. So this one flipped out. I don't know how it flipped out, so I'm not used to it. Four of Swords, that's resting, that's growing, that's, that's meditation, that's opening yourself up to your healing. You're allowing the divine to come in and relax all that busy mind of yours, the total exhaustion you have, of mental exhaustion and emotions, just putting it down, just for a time, whether it's while you're sleeping or you're in meditation or prayer, but you're putting an end to all this business here, the sneaky business here. You put end of a chapter there, and you found your strength and courage through, and this would have to be through the divine. You have turned inward in some way. I can't say for sure how, but you have, D-names. You've been growing. You've been finding out that your heart has been calling out to you. Okay? And the last card here was Justice, because things have to come back into balance. Things have, see that there's the black and white, back into balance. This, like with the blindfold, is kind of like the high priestess there. Okay, so they see everything from within, right? The inner sight, but they don't tell anybody. But this justice, this is about the person that's bringing justice in is making sure that they are being just. They're not allowing any kind of person or environmental cues or obstacles to get in their way to bring justice forward. That's why the blindfold on this person. Okay, so let's talk about the Nine of Swords, Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit. What can we know about the Nine of Swords for our D-names, whether you're born in 1999 or not? Okay. Remember, this is all divine, okay? These are divine messages for you, D-name. You are transforming, you're changing. Whether you resist it or not, it's happening. And it's going to be a complete transformation, and you're going to learn so much about yourself, about the purpose of your life, about what's going on here. You're just going to be awoken to so much great knowledge, whether that's in through spiritual hits like enlightenment when you're meditating and healing, or you actually read books and stuff. Like I read every book I can get my hands on back in the day, you know, when I was learning to meditate 20 some years ago. I was reading all sorts of spiritual enlightenment books, personal development, and they called it New Age, you know. I read all of that. I listened to CDs from people who were really like into it, like Wayne Dyer and Katie Byron and Marianne Williamson, and I studied A Course in Miracles. I am a course student, and I will always be. But the fact is that I just, whatever I could get my hands on, I was like consuming it, just devouring it, because it was so new to me, and it was so interesting. It was so very interesting to me. Carolyn Miss and Sonia Brown, all sorts of people and their writings. Even John Edward back in the day. I used to watch him on TV, and then he wrote a book. John Edwards, and who else? Sanea Roman, all their Oren and Debon guided meditations that you can get online on their website, orinandebon.com, which is Orin, O-R-I-N. Is it Andebon? I think it's just Orin Debon. O-R-I-N-D, and I say Debon, and that's not the way you say it. It's Dobbin. Yeah. ORINDABEN. B as in boy, E-N as in Nancy.com. ORIN as in Nancy, D as in dog, A, B as in Ben, Ben, E-N.com. Like $5-7 for guided meditation. Go to the meditation room, the link that's on their website, and I spent I don't know how many hours, copious numbers of hours that are not, I can't count how much time I spent using Oren's meditation. Dobbin never resonated with me. It didn't like his voice. It didn't work for me. I couldn't relax. But with Sanea Roman, who is who is the higher, let's see, Oren is her higher self, okay? And Dobbin is her husband's higher self. I can't remember his name right now, but it don't matter because it's Sanea Roman. She's since then, not long ago, passed away, and we lost a great one. I'll tell you, having lost Sanea, and you listen to those meditations and you'll see why I say that about Sanea. She was just one of a kind. She was beautiful and so giving, and just a great voice for meditations. Just a fantastic voice for meditations. Loved her. Love her still. So back to your reading. Let's see. 9 of Swords. So I highly encourage you to do that. We have the Chariot. Fast action moving forward. Being prepared, right? The Hermit. However, yeah, fast being impulsive with the 2 of Pentacles. And we got the 5 of Swords. Yeah. So what this is saying is that you were moved too quickly forward towards somebody. Impulsively, recklessly, really moving impulsively and recklessly towards somebody. Then, of course, you broke her heart because you were married. That you threw her, and now you're in it yourself. A dark night of the soul, where you're seeking enlightenment because you just don't know what to do with the feelings that you have for somebody. And you're not sure how, if you'd ever be able to have them back in your life, okay? And the same for her. Threw her in the dark night of the soul, but she grew from this. She started balancing her energies, the heart and the mind, listening to each other, right? That's what a Queen of Cups does, balancing her heart and mind. But, at the same time, remember the daggers that went into her back. The 5 of Swords, feeling like, you did what you did for your own gain. And then you just disposed of her. Like she didn't really mean much to you. And maybe she didn't at that time. But after experiencing what you've been experiencing with your current relationship, if you're still in a relationship, you come to remember somebody. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. You had not been fair to this Queen of Cups. You had not been giving, equal reciprocity. Of course, you couldn't be married to somebody else, being in a commitment with somebody else. You gave to your wife more than you gave to her because, you were in a relationship, all right? Say no more. 8 of Cups. So, but you walked away from not being giving and generous, okay? Because you realized how you had you treated the Queen of Cups in the past. And you're walking away from all that business that you've invested your time and energy into and your money because you want to find peace. You want to find calm, peace, serenity, and balance. Look at how balanced she is. You want to be balanced too. The Queen of Cups has become balanced. She's managing her energies very well. The last one is that Hanged Man that you had become, she was put into the Hanged Man position so that she could receive an awakening through looking at her life situation from a different perspective, which helped her grow. And the same for you. You moved in too fast. You end up throwing everybody into a tailspin with that dark night of the soul, needing to isolate and feeling very, very low, depressed, anxious, whatever. But you, through all of that, because the divine is here, look, usually they have a lantern that the hermit is carrying. We will have an owl here. That's the wisdom that the light has attracted, okay? So you are receiving hits of wisdom through this whole debacle with your past choices in life. You're getting yourself in managing your mind and heart matters, and you're choosing to let go of those self-sabotaging energies, ways of being selfish and leaving people to bleed after you've run them over. And not looking back twice kind of thing. So Six of Pentacles, you haven't been fair with your Six of Pentacles or with your Queen of Cups here. But you're walking away from that imbalance and finding balance. See? This is balance, and this is balance, and so is this balance, which is the last card of these here. Balance, 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 and balance. Okay? And you need some balance there too. But you're being enlightened, you're being awakened, and so was she, and so is she still. Okay, so the Magician, what are y'all manifesting other than the fact that you manifested feelings for each other? Deep feelings for each other. Seriously deep feelings for each other. D names. Whether you're born 1999 or not, I like to throw that in every now and again. Ace of Wands. A passionate new beginning is what you're manifesting. You're both manifesting that. Wow. Seven of Wands. That is with healthy boundaries and no longer being resistant like you were here. You've learned something, remember, about yourself. And now you're manifesting from that new knowledge, that new energy that you purposely brought into your life. You're allowing it to happen, in other words. And you're making a decision, a judgment. You need a master manifester. You know, you're making divinely inspired decisions now, as opposed to, whoa, the sun, as opposed to default manifesting, which is living, allowing your subconscious mind, really, because you're not paying any attention to what's down there. You're allowing your subconscious mind to drive your life on autopilot until we start paying attention to what's down there. That's the sun. Enlightenment. You've decided that you need to go towards whatever makes you incredibly happy. And if this Queen of Cups is the one for you, then you feel enlightened that that's the right decision to make. You have a brand new path, opportunity that's divinely inspired for you to go down a path of passionate pursuits, okay? Towards what makes your heart sing. And if there's a what, that's great. But if there's a who, that's great too. That's even better. But you've got, main thing is that you've learned so much, you put up some healthy boundaries. Look at all these people poking sticks at you. And you said, no, I got my little black cat here who's protecting me, because people are afraid of black cats, right? I think that's crazy, but I have two black cats. No, I have 4 black cats. 2 females, still kittens, and 2 males, the older guys. Anyways, that's what I see here for you guys. It looks very, very promising, and I say good on you for having the heartache and pain that you went through and alchemizing it, you know, turning your focus inward to your heart and actually creating gold from all the I don't know, scrap pieces of metal that you had in the life that you had before you decided that and realized that you were actually, your heart was waking up to being in love with somebody that you knew from your past, who really ticked all your boxes and floated your boat and all that sort of good stuff. What does the angels have to say? They say get more information. Perfect. That's that. So meditate more, pray more, ask for signs from the divine. You know, where will you, give me a sign that I'll still be here in this relationship with whoever you're with. If you're still with them, give me a sign if there's more work I still need to do, or give me a sign that I'm going to be able to move on. You know, ask for signs. It never hurts. So it's up to you, as usual, to do the work, to keep doing the work, okay? And last card, reconsider. Reconsider whatever you feel is easier for you to do. Reconsider. If that means, and then success on the back. If that means that this is just going to be too much work. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know how to get to where she is, and I don't know what's going on with her. Anyways, remember, if you're mirroring right here, then whatever's going on with you is going on with her. She has having the same feelings and thoughts you're having, very similar, right? So you know that she would like to hear from you, okay? But if you're thinking, oh no, this is just like, I can't do this, I'm not worthy enough, she would never want me, all this sort of stuff, reconsider. It ain't going to get you anywhere if you keep up that mindset. It's not going to go, you're still going to stay a husband, but you're not going to have all that unconditional love that you would love to have in your life, with the excitement that this person brings into your life. So D-names, I hope that was good for you, whether you're born in 1999 or not. Take care of yourself. Until next month. Bye.